What's going on, y'all? Hey, so a lot of stuff going on in the world today. We got war, which I ain't gonna lie, I don't want to talk much about that because I don't, I don't know. I try not to. Look, stuff like that's just hard for me to talk about. Think about, hey, what's going on over in the Middle East? That's a tragedy to me. And when it comes to people being harmed, hurt, killed, that junk's just wrong. I don't know. I really don't want to put much into it because I don't follow what's going on, and I'm really not trying to follow it because it just feels like it affects me negatively. But it seems like in today's society, everything seems to be affecting in a negative mood, and I try not to get on here and talk when I'm not bringing the correct energy. But it's so much stuff in this world going on today that I just don't agree with, and I'm saying it just seems like society is starting to fall apart a little bit. I'm saying inflation, housing prices, car sales, repossessions, student loans being repaid. Everybody's talking about they struggling. And then you got people out here scamming and making things worse for people who already trying to do better for themselves. It's like we're living in a society where everybody wants to get everything kind of the easiest road possible. And I guess what I'm saying is there are no shortcuts in life. Anybody who wants to take shortcuts to try and get to their goal, I'm saying you're not going to get there as fast as you think. And matter of fact, you're probably going to lose more. Look, the point of it is don't move faster than you're capable of moving. I got a lot of things I want to talk about right now. DJ Envy and the Pina guy, Flippin' NJ, they out here scamming people. That stuff's coming up in the news, and it's kind of one of those things that people are already in a hard enough situation, and then you got people wanting to take from someone who is already doing bad enough. But I'm going to be honest with you. When I say there's no shortcuts, that means there's no shortcuts at all. The only way to walk is the long, hard walk, and that's going to take every step. It's going to be hard work. There is no shortcuts. So even the people who invested, let me just explain. When somebody tell you they're going to give you a 30% return on your investment in such a short amount of time, 30% return, like where in the world is anybody getting a 30% return on anything? Like, period. I'm saying not in the stock market, not in no bank accounts. You can't give a person, what I'm saying is if a deal sounds too good to be true, normally that is what it is. So even those people who thought that they were getting that 30% return, you would have to understand that something has to not be right to get that kind of return on your investment. There's no way that somebody's just giving out 30%. I mean, credit cards ain't even getting that off of us who use credit cards. You get where I'm going with this. So, in my opinion, this is horrible what's going on. I feel horrible about, I don't know. I feel like we live in a time where it seems like people who scam are being put on a pedestal, and I think that that's wrong. Just like I'm getting tired of seeing people go in and rob stores. I don't know what they're calling. They're mobbing them, running in and just stealing stuff and running out the door. Like nobody wants to see that stuff. Hey, look, I keep coming with all this. Look, it feels like the algorithm keeps putting negativity in front of me. And I always try and be a positive person, but daggone it. If just when you think things ain't bad enough, I'm saying, I done already said that the economy is doing horrible. Stock market, housing market, car industry, everybody's suffering right now. And just when you think it gets bad enough, ooh, here come Will and Jada with some more stuff. What I'm saying is, it feels like it's hard to be a man in society because you can't say nothing. You can't say nothing about how you get treated or how you feel. And I'm saying, that's how I feel about Will Smith right now. I feel like what he going through, like Jada just came out and said that they ain't been together since 2016. And it's just like, why won't she ever stop talking? Why does she keep trying to bring this man down every single chance she get? I'm saying this is the worst situation. I'm saying finally, I ain't gonna say finally. Nah, look, I'm gonna be honest with you. I feel like Will Smith kind of did this to himself. I'm saying as men, we have the choice of who we choose to be our wives, and that's who he chose. Now, I feel like he was trying to walk this junk out by, if she said they wasn't together since 2016, trying to live it till death do us part or whatever you want to say. But I feel like she is constantly trying to tear this man down. Like everything she does, it seems like she's trying to catapult her career off of the tearing down of his career. And I don't see how his mental sanity is staying intact. I don't know if it's a good guy being mistreated or if he is. What I'm saying is, having money does not make you a stable person. He's good at his job. He's good at acting, but he's still a person. So he still deals with the same issues that we deal with. People think that because a person gets money that they don't deal with the same issues that others deal with. What I'm saying is he love struck and just can't get away from her? Or is he trying his best just to be like, you know what, it's no reason to break up a marriage? I don't know. I can't understand it. But he seems to be under a trance or something to where he can't get away from her, and he just constantly lets her abuse him publicly. I don't like feeling bad for grown men. I don't want to say that. What I would like to say, though, is I hope that his mental sanity or his mental condition is strong enough to handle whatever he's going through. Because I feel like a lot of times people don't understand what men go through, and it ain't manly to say that you're going through stuff. That's what society, how you think. But I feel like with all the pressure in the world today, and then you have the person who you're supposed to have cooperating with you, like it's supposed to be your support system, your structure, I don't know, your wife, and yet she keeps going and throwing rocks at your own house. It's like sabotage. It's like imposters amongst us. And I'm saying she needs to be injected from the ship. She is doing her family no good service. She is constantly tearing down her family and her household. And I just don't understand why something like that is so acceptable. It's like when you, let's just say it like this. All my life, I grew up hearing how men wasn't no good. All men are dogs. I'm saying that's not the case. People don't say it as much anymore, but that was like a constant thing that I heard. All men are dogs. All men are cheaters. And I'm saying it's men out here who try our best not to be those things. And then you still have to deal with the lack of cooperation. It don't make no sense. Like, it feels like, I don't know. I guess it goes all the way back to Adam and Eve. I'm saying they had it good until somebody had to do something other than that. I'm saying this is just a part of history, I feel like. I feel like if the devil is going to enter into your home, there it will be. I'm saying, I know that sounds horrible, but I'm saying that's proof. In my opinion, what she is doing to her household, to her family, to her husband, and to be quite honest, to her own self-image. I'm saying she's tearing down the value of it all. All the empire that was built by them being a power couple or whatever you want to call it. I feel like she has greatly done Will Smith and his legacy of what he's accomplished in his life a great disservice. All that he has accomplished before today, it seems like it's starting to fade away. And she has the power to do that and ruin him. I'm saying it seems like that's what it's about in this world right now. It seems like the world wants to shift so much that it's not just about equality. It feels like also tearing down at the same. It's like, I guess my thought process is just deal with those who cooperate with you. And I feel like that's what Will and Jada kind of did. Will probably went off and found somebody who wanted to cooperate with him a little better. What I'm saying is, I don't know. It seems like foolishness always gets put on a pedestal, and those who are doing well or doing good I don't know. I don't know. And I have no words for it. I just feel like all signs are pointing towards this world's not headed in the right direction. I'm saying this world needs a little bit of a correction. I don't know. I ain't trying to take up a whole lot of time. I'm saying I be trying not to come because I don't be wanting to seem judgmental. I'm saying when you point fingers at people, they often get pointed back at you. I know that to be true. And that's why I be cautious and careful about what I do. And speak to who. Why? And I'm saying do your best not to lie. Walk as a man, that means you don't have to try. I'm saying I'm done with this conversation, y'all. I'm ready to say bye. We out.